Hey guys, it's Sound Teak, and this is my review of Portal 2 for the Xbox 360. Portal 2's single-player campaign is absolutely fantastic. It's found a way to combine charm and humor and fantastic puzzle solving all into one 9-hour experience. Now, everything in Portal 2 has really done an incredible job expanding upon the experience with tons of new items that you can use, such as repulsion gel. It really expands the experience. It keeps the puzzles interesting and different. No two puzzles really feel alike, and it does an incredible job. The game even pokes fun at itself through its puzzles. And it does a great job combining the puzzles with the storytelling, as I feel that they're really part of the experience. Whereas, you know, in the beginning in Portal 1, it just felt like I was doing mundane tests for no reason. Every test in Portal 2 feels like it has a reason. It combines GLaDOS's constant babbling and other characters babbling, and actually combines it with the puzzles so it all makes sense in the grand scheme of things. No puzzle feels useless or strange, and it's done incredibly well. However, Portal 2's simplicity and charm also leads it to being a not really replayable game. Once you've gone through the story once, I really don't find a reason to go back to it. After you've solved all the puzzles, you'll literally remember almost instantaneously how to solve them again. And the quotes and characters are so memorable in Portal 2 that there's really no reason to go through the story again, aside from, you know, grinding for achievements and developer commentary. So that's one of the major drawbacks of having an incredibly memorable and incredibly, you know, experience in your single player. Because it leaves so many questions answered, it doesn't really leave any to go back to. And the problem with the puzzle scheme in Portal 2 is that you'll remember all the puzzles. So it kind of leaves you wanting more puzzles. Fortunately, the guys at Valve are working on developing more DLC, but as it stands right now, it's kind of hard to imagine going back and playing Portal again. Portal 2's co-op is almost as charming as the single player. The story isn't anything to brag about, but the puzzles are designed to be so fun that the babble and arguing that you have with your friends will probably outlast the single player story's memory. Now, Portal 2's co-op, unfortunately, does have some problem with the infrastructure in general. The loading times are horrendous. They're terrible. They last almost 10 to 20 seconds between each stage, and it is a long time, and they're so frequent and so often. And another downside is that in-game chat does not work with the loading screens. So I cannot chat in-game. Fortunately, you can, with a friend, go into party chat, but if I'm with some random stranger, I'm going to have to arrange a party chat with him. He's going to have to join. If he doesn't know how to join, I'm screwed. And basically, the communication, there's such a block of communication with, you know, the load screens there. It's just so weird that in 2011, Valve still has not found a way to program in-game chat into the loading screens. This was a problem with Left 4 Dead and other popular Valve titles on the Xbox. I don't know how it is on other platforms, but I still find it strange that you cannot chat in the loading screens for Xbox. So, the split screen, though, has an incredible innovation that I've never seen in a console game before. You can actually choose whether you want the split screen to be horizontal or vertical. And you have complete control over that, which is awesome, because some games like Resident Evil 5 and Borderlands could have sure used something like this. So I'm really glad that Portal 2 has innovated that feature. I'm not sure if it's the first to do it, but I've never seen it in a game before. And for someone who plays a lot of split screen co-op, it's a great addition. The co-op is incredibly fun and the puzzles are incredibly memorable, but it also suffers from the same thing as Portal 2's campaign. And that is, it's not very replayable. Aside from achievements, I really don't see any reason to go back and play the co-op campaign again. Overall, Portal 2 is a phenomenal game, and you definitely have to check it out somehow, some way. But I still feel that the $60 price tag is a bit too steep for a game with such little replay value and only about 13 hours of game in general. So, it's definitely a game you should check out one day, but it's a really high rent, but you only buy this if you're a really big Portal fan, or really want to see what the game has to offer in terms of developer commentary. Other than that, Portal 2 is incredible, and I definitely suggest you should check it out. And that's why Portal 2 gets an 8 out of 10.
Wait. Yeah. Let's do this puzzle.